Hello, welcome to the Pog Cup 2023. Another round of 32 match. JDH seed 18 qualified with a qualifying score of 601,000 points. It's his first match against ELIWA seed 34, who qualified with a qualifying score of 547,000 points. Had to play 2 matches already to reach that stage, starting the round of 48, where she defeated White Monster in a 5-0 sweep, and then in the round of 40, defeated Shakti 5-3. Now another challenger to her, JDH, with over 100 clears of PAL 19-2, and who is capable of lifting 535 pounds, that is 243 kilograms. Both players with over 700k all DAS PBs and over 100k all 19 DAS PBs. Let's take a look at the bracket. That's
Hello. Hello. Am I late?
No, not really.
Hello, good evening, good afternoon, or good morning, wherever you are. Yeah, as you presented, Adam, it looks like it will be a hype match between JDH and ELIWA. Both players played against each other in the last edition of...
Hello, Mark and ELIWA.
Zu spät? Was zu spät? Aha, ich bin zu spät. Okay, danke, ELIWA, danke. Okay, so going back to English. Both players played in CTP DAS in the last edition. ELIWA won the match and then won the whole tournament. So definitely, yeah, time for JDH to get his revenge, or time for ELIWA to prove that she's superior. And hello, Mark, welcome in the chat. Okay, so we can see the bracket. There is still one match of round of 40 to be played, Smooth against Giant, but the match is scheduled for Wednesday. And then we can go with the round of 32 and round of 24. The matches are presented on the screen. And JDH is ready for his revenge. So maybe we start some trash talking before the match. Who knows? Let's see how it develops. But I would like to see not only words proving who's better, but the stacking the scores, what is on the board. Paraphrasing some famous chess player, let Tetris speak for itself. And then you can see also the second part of the bracket with round of 24 to final. This is how it looks. Just to remind you, best of 9 matches until round of 16, quarterfinals and semifinals are best of 11, and the final is best of 13. All matches start on level 18. And as someone said previously, PAL played with DAS is the purest form of Tetris, and I totally agree. So as you can see on your screen, the profiles, ELIWA lost only 3 games in those 2 matches, but unfortunately for her, these were some early topos with an average losing lines of 49. So yeah, let's see how is she prepared for today. But if she doesn't top out, she goes very strongly. 619k is at the moment the second best score of the tournament, achieved yesterday in the match against Trakti, only 4k shy of Trakti's best tournament score so far. And as you can see, both players agreed to play the same seat, which we all like, and the seat is given on your screens. So put your seats to to your games. And when you're ready, let's start the action.
ELIWA is ready, and JDH is ready as well, so we can already start the match in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Good luck, have fun, guys. And let's see some high-scoring games. Both players are definitely capable of it, so let's hope that the nerves won't affect them and they bring their A game, which we could enjoy.
Yeah, well,
for
I'm pretty
about
sure
an
it's
hour.
not the same seed.
It's not the same seed.
Yes, I'm pretty sure of that. I'm gonna check it immediately.
If not, then we will ask the players play this game, but we might ask you in a second to top out the game. But for a moment, consider it like it's a regular game, please. So JDH with 33k, ELIWA with 51 at the moment, and ELIWA with some early trebles. Oh, and a nice advertisement on Adams.
Yes, it's not the same
Let's-
seed. We are gonna have
Okay.
to replay this game.
So guys, JDH, ELIWA, please top out the game. The game does not count to your match. I think we would have to make a test. What kind of version both players have? This is also important.
Hello, Tony.
Hello, Tony. Welcome in the stream. Something went wrong. Adam, can you please
Yes, I'm checking
draw one more?
it.
JDH is on version 5 and ELIWA is on James 3.1. I'm afraid that they might not be compatible with each other. ELIWA is the same. Is this the same cartridge you played against Trakti yesterday? Because yesterday it worked. Same as yesterday. Okay.
That's weird.
Okay, so guys, let's do something like this. Adam,
Yes.
put another seed, and both guys, please let the pieces fall on level 0, so we can check if there is the same seed. If not, then we will be forced to find another solution. Aha, okay. What was the last? Okay, I know. Okay, we have a solution. Sorry, when the 5th digit is 0, you have the version 5. Okay, so no problem. So we have to have a seed which doesn't have 0 on the 5th spot, and then it should be fine. But let's check it. Let's test it, this seed. If it works, then you top out the game. We increment the seed, and then it should be all fine.
The one I've just drawn, that's 12, 12, 29, should be alright for that, for the whole match.
Yeah, and as you can see, already shows V4 on the JDH side. So, yeah.
Yes, let's do just in case a quick test. Just please start the game, we'll see if you get like the first few same pieces. And if it works, we'll start with 2, 3.
Yeah, let the pieces fall so we are sure. Then you top out, and then we will increment the seed, the first 2 digits, and then.
Just
then
start
play.
anytime it's Z, all long bar.
And ELIWA, let fall your pieces as well, as JDH has done. So then we have this comparison Z.
Yes, it's all fine.
Mm-hmm.
Now we can start the second game. Already having increased the first 2 digits, it's gonna be 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 9.
Okay, hello DV. Yeah, you're totally right. I already also said it in a few minutes ago.
Hello.
So yeah, we have to be careful that there is no 0 in the 5th spot.
And both is ready, so I can start the first game in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Good luck and have fun. No letters in the seat, Adam, so that might be interesting. Okay, both players can't start with a Tetris, but ELIWA's board is looking way much better than JDH. And ELIWA already with Tetris. JDH needs to do some clearing on his. It's a great opportunity for ELIWA to build an early lead. ELIWA with 55k, JDH with 12. So ELIWA has already about 2 Tetrises lead. But the sequence seems to be tough for both players. Okay, ELIWA scores a Tetris, 82k. JDH, 23 lines in and still without a Tetris. And JDH finally Tetris ready after 30 lines. Waits for the long bar for the center well. Oh, that might be dangerous. Okay, decides to scheme. But ELIWA in trouble. Will she be able to clean it? Should be able, but it slows her down. And JDH finally with Tetris after 38 lines. 57k for JDH, 98 for ELIWA. Both players struggling a little bit with this seed.
Both players got out of their trouble, ELIWA now with about 3 Tetris lead. It's a very significant one as for being only 50 lines in. JDH not getting any long bars when he needs them. This seems to be a quite low long bar seed.
And
So
with very rough sequence because both players get in trouble relatively often compared to the other games. So yeah, definitely some kind of struggle game for both of them. Yeah, but one of them has to win, so let's see who will be.
ELIWA now with a series of misdrops needs something to burn. Misdrops yet again. Gets the board under kind of control, but it's very high now. This burning is gonna take a longer while at the best possible scenario, and JDH already took the opportunity, took the lead, about half a Tetris. ELIWA still burning. We'll be out of that pretty soonish, but still 2 of the ground at the moment. No setup. I'm pretty sure she will go for this 1 of the ground for a moment. JDH now with about 2 Tetris lead. This Tetris made it 3. ELIWA's ready, finally getting the lumber for the Tetris. JDH 40,000 points lead. Not too much of the damage done to ELIWA though, considering how long that burn was.
And we are about 30 lines to transition, so there is not so much room left on level 18. So probably the game will be decided on level 19 speeds.
ELIWA already started to go more aggressively. She's all the time set up for this Tetris, and very often for a one that would allow her to immediately go back to the very bottom, but everything this time goes wrong. Oh, this didn't burn.
Okay, but she should be fine. She gets 2 long bursts in a row, scores a Tetris. 264 for ELIWA, 297 for JDH. So still about 1.5 Tetris lead. So everything can happen, but ELIWA is right now 60k behind and with similar line counts. So yeah, she has virtually no room on level 18 left. So she will need level 19, so she has to prepare the board. And she's kind of ready, 280k transition, but she immediately misdrops a lot of pieces. Will she be able to survive?
Unfortunately not. Tops out. JDH takes the first game.
And leads 1-0.
That was a suffer game for both.
Yeah, but both were able to bring the game to level 19, which is also a good sign. They're both ready to fight.
And they both are ready for the next game, which starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Let's see if the next hit will be more friendly than the first one. And ELIWA scores her first Tetris. JDH isn't Tetris ready, has to reopen the well. Or is he going? No, he's not going crazy. Decides to open it and waits for a better opportunity to score his first Tetris of the game. Oh, and series of misdraws for JDH. It will require some burning, so one more time, chance for ELIWA to build an early lead. He has already 2 Tetris lead after 20 lines. Another Tetris
JDH
for
is
ELIWA.
out of that. That was a pretty quick dig, very smooth one. Now getting his first Tetris. ELIWA only 2 Tetris advantage, so not
Yes,
able
Tony.
to fully
capitalize on it. I wanted to answer Tony's question. Yes, JDH is playing on Wii controller. Okay, and ELIWA is kind of high.
This is not looking good for her.
Okay, she got
Finally
the
gets
J.
the piece. Now needs something to the right. Finally gets it. JDH also in kind of a dig. This left is getting only higher and higher.
Oh, that might be impossible to survive. I'm afraid the left is too high, and yeah, that's it. That's it for ELIWA. Top out after 46 lines, 99,940 points. JDH is already good, and JDH leads 2-0 after 2 games. So JDH, you can top out the game whenever you want. You're safe with game number 2.
ELIWA is ready and JDH is ready as well. So you can start the third game in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. ELIWA now really needs to win this one. Otherwise, it will be 3-2, behind. Would be a very bad start in a best of 9 series.
And ELIWA starts with a Tetris. JDH building. Oh no, I thought he might go for a center well, but decided to burn it, and now builds for a traditional column 10. Scores a Tetris. 27 for JDH and 72 for ELIWA. So, but ELIWA is 7 lines in the future, so let's consider this as well.
It's a very clean start for both compared to the previous games.
Yeah, but to be honest, the previous two seeds seem not to be so friendly, so both players have some troubles with the seed. There must be something in it. Okay, but we are right now about 30 lines in. ELIWA with 122, JDH with 98. Both players score Tetris, so ELIWA is like 5 lines in the future and one Tetris ahead in points. So there's like virtual tie. Mark is praying for ELIWA to do better, to do well. So let's see if the prayers help. The most important for ELIWA is what she can control herself and how can she go in this game. She scores another Tetris, 52 lines in, 201. Meanwhile, JDH with 194. So they are going strong in this game. Another Tetris for JDH. And there is also Alex H in the chat, also rooting for ELIWA. So yeah, our audience has their clear favorite to win the match. And let's see how it goes. As JDH with another 2 Tetrises, 266. So raising the bar even higher for ELIWA. Okay, ELIWA is open. ELIWA can build for another Tetris. 267 for JDH, 254 for ELIWA. We are like 70 lines in the game, so still about half of the way to transition. And JDH takes the triple. Is not Tetris ready, so a chance for ELIWA. Oh, and hangs the long bar on column 9. Shouldn't be anything fatal, but needs to go around it. And he does it. 280 for JDH and 322 for ELIWA. So ELIWA took the small chance JDH gave her. And let's see how it goes. JDH left side needs to be fixed as well. So yeah, the stack is far from ideal, but he scores a Tetris. The J misdrop on the top wasn't also a good solution, and now is in a huge trouble. JDH. ELIWA's stack, meanwhile, is also not looking perfect, but she has about 40k lead, and both players need to fix their stack. But ELIWA goes for a Centelware Dirty Tetris, 378 for ELIWA, and JDH fighting for his life.
JDH still will most likely survive it, but even if he will be a lot of points behind this Domba, he will survive it surely. But ELIWA already 3 Tetris ahead, ready for yet another one. If JDH will still be burning. ELIWA now made it 4 Tetris lead.
And JDH with a tower in the middle of his board. It does not help. He's still alive, but he lost so many points. It's about 100k advantage for ELIWA meanwhile. And they're in the same line count, so yeah, there is not much JDH can do on level 18, and preparing the stack for level 19 would also be an easy task for him. So virtually,
ELIWA's taken the game, there's no way out of that before the transition.
And she can score her first 500 of the tournament, of the match, sorry. And JDH tops out with 347.
That was a very wise transition by ELIWA. Going for
And
this next
500k. Let's see how far she can go. 167 lines is the actual tournament best in terms of lines in single game. But not in this game. Maybe in the next one. 152 lines and 512 940. The score for ELIWA. GG's. It's 2-1.
And both is ready, so we can start the whole game in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Both players going with a pretty similar start of the game. ELIWA scores a Tetris, JDH scores a Tetris. JDH a little bit, no digging needed, but yeah, there is virtually the same score.
It looks like ELIWA finally got her game order. JDH also not slowing down now with the Tetris advantage.
Yeah, it looks like JDH took his lesson, and I have an impression that he improved his tournament play since CTP. He also played some power
Said it
matches.
in a very wrong moment. It looks like.
Oh my god. Commentator Jinx?
Well, not necessarily. That was very tricky bot. This time he got the pieces. It was like completely piece dependent. Like one good bad PC. Oh no! What happened?
And that's it. That's immediate top out for JDH 128.
ELIWA is one more
060.
Tetris.
And she gets it. And ELIWA takes the game. That was a very unfortunate series of mistakes on JDH side, and that led to an immediate top out. And we are level 2-2 after 4 games. So ELIWA, you are safe. You can top out the game whenever you want. It's 2-2.
And both is ready, so we can start the fifth game in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. JDH was 2-0 ahead. Lost 2 games in a row, now it's all even at 2 each.
There's a Tetris for ELIWA. JDH still waits for his first one of this game. And there's a Tetris for JDH.
Oh, that was interesting. Triple by ELIWA. Looks like she wants to play very safely, and JDH board collapses. Whoa, what was that quick tap on the left?
Yeah, but
Still in
he's
huge
far
trouble.
from being safe.
Now we can be sure
Okay,
he'll survive it. That was amazing. Quick tap to the left, what was that? Have you seen that?
Yeah, I seen that, and it looked very fast for me. Okay, so take a look on the score updates. 83k for JDH and 104 for ELIWA after 29 lines each. Okay, and ELIWA scores another Tetris, 152 for her and 88 for JDH. JDH still needs to fix his board. Let's see how he does it. Is it on my end or is the stream of ELIWA buffering?
Something's happening to ELIWA's stream. We'll have to refresh her after this game. It's all visible for now. She maintains the about 2 Tetris lead. More like 2.5 actually. Scored 3 Tetrises more than JDH
And
so
JDH
far.
is not Tetris ready because of the hole. Okay, now he's Tetris ready. 228 for ELIWA, 148 for JDH. Yeah, ELIWA was longboard dependent but decided to fill it with a J. So she needs a few more burns to be completely safe.
ELIWA's playing very safely. JDH all the time falls into some kind of trouble. They're playing very cleanly. The score is not mesmerizing. 237 at 72 lines, but as long as JDH falls into all of those troubles, that's gonna be well enough. Now she's on almost 2 Tetris lead over JDH.
Yeah, but JDH is finally clean. So he's also in the position to score some Tetrises. It's the spin, so it's totally fine. ELIWA is fine as well, so now we start with the game of efficiency. Who will be more efficient? Should win. Tetris for JDH, Tetris for ELIWA, 295 for JDH, 313 for ELIWA. ELIWA scores another Tetris for JDH, 318 for JDH, 336 for ELIWA. We're about 30 lines before transition into level 19. And once again, those troubles for JDH. Okay, ELIWA is fine and JDH is fine as well. Should be fine. Let's see. Oh, gets those Z pieces when he didn't need them. And JDH still not in the perfect situation. 32 for him and 374 ELIWA. We're about 20 lines to transition. So let's see how it goes. ELIWA playing safe this game. It looks
Now
like
made
it's working.
a very aggressive placement. And just as she did it, she becomes very droughted. Finally gets the Domba, has room for 2 more Tetrises, and I'm pretty sure she will want to get 2 of them because JDH already needs to play on 19 in order to win this game. ELIWA with 429 at the moment, getting the last Tetris. 453 transition for her. JDH
And
transitions and misdrops immediately. That's gonna be it. ELIWA will take this game. ELIWA's leading 3-2.
Yeah, she needed 2 games for the warm-up, and now she proves what she can do with those PAL does. tournaments. 144 lines, 464, 440, many fours in this game, but it's only 3-2 from ELIWA's point of view. It was game 5. Yeah, JDH had this series of burning, coming back to the stack, and one more time burning, and so on. Like, it wasn't a game within a rhythm. And yes, JDH points out in the chat a little bit too many misdrops in the last game.
Both players are ready. Next game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. ELIWA has taken the lead. She is 2 wins away from the round of 24. JDH is 3 wins away from the round of 24.
ELIWA starts the game with a Tetris. JDH is Tetris ready, so has to wait for another long bar. Gets the long bar, gets the Tetris. ELIWA blocks the well, okay, but should be fine. Gets another long bar, gets a Tetris for 49k. And JDH, one more time with a misdrop, and one more time has to dig, but gets a dirty Tetris, 51k for JDH. ELIWA takes another Tetris, 74k for her. Okay, both players looked like they are controlling their stacks. ELIWA is center wall ready, JDH is ready in column 10, but ELIWA had to close the well for a moment, and yeah, needs to skim few lines because she does not get the long bar. Now she gets a long bar, 107 for ELIWA, JDH waits for the same long bar, gets hit, and 108 for JDH, so very neck and neck in game number 6. And ELIWA gets another Tetris, 158. 158 also for JDH. JDH scores another Tetris, 181 for him, and ELIWA scores another Tetris, 181. So they are going neck and neck in this game. No major problems. Everything under control. So the one who will be more efficient should win, but still there's more than half of level 18 to be played, so still a lot can happen. ELIWA scores a Tetris, 233 for her, 235 for JDH after this Tetris, so they are exchanging the Tetrises. Okay, now ELIWA has some minor issues, but can JDH capitalize on it?
This was yet another very aggressive placement from ELIWA. Manages to get this number to the left. That is gonna help. She is about half a Tetris behind at the moment.
Despite the dig. So JDH wasn't able to convert this into a bigger advantage. So still anything can happen, and both players are waiting for the long bar, which does not want to come. So there must be some stack management.
Oh, what happened to JDH? He hanged the O. That's it. ELIWA takes the game.
Yeah, I wanted to say when the drought comes, the stack management plays a role, and JDH unfortunately went too high. The O couldn't go to the right. He topped out, and ELIWA takes another game. It's 4-2 to ELIWA for ELIWA, and ELIWA is on the match point. ELIWA is on the match point, and JDH cannot afford to lose any other game, because this will mean elimination from the tournament for him.
Both players are ready. Next game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Yeah, so let's see what the approach from JDH side to this game. He cannot lose any other game. ELIWA meanwhile has 3 chances to seal the deal and to advance to the next round, where Somalian is waiting. So can we see another match, USA versus Austria, or will JDH be able to convert it and bring us an all-American matchup? We'll see very shortly, but both players with not so optimal stacks. Both players need to fight to find a solution, and ELIWA goes a nice dirty Tetris, brings the stack down, and JDH needs to reopen the well. Oh, he is not in the perfect situation. Will he go for a dirty Tetris? I am not sure if it's the solution.
That's looking very bad for JDH now, match-wise. Stick can take whatever game gives. Yes, even though he opened the well, the left is still far from perfect. Finally, with this number, he'll be fine, but in the meantime, ELIWA already with a 3 Tetris lead. JDH all the time with the board not looking like perfectly clean. ELIWA playing very safely, keeping the stack very low, and with all those JDH trouble, it's gonna be enough. JDH really needs to change something in this game if he wants to win this match, because otherwise ELIWA will eventually outpace him entirely. Now she maintains very safely the 2 Tetris lead, and JDH once again very high.
And very dangerous, to say the least. Yeah, he got the pieces he needed. 2-3 more pieces, and he might have been in a very, very big trouble. But he's still alive. 112 for JDH, 171 for ELIWA, and now 135, so about 2 Tetris lead for the Austrian player.
JDH yet again with this dependency in the middle. Gets Dunbar for it, so no trouble, but...
Yeah, but JDH is playing very risky, I have to say, and the misdrops the Z. Oh my god, this will be challenging for him, for sure.
That's ELIWA's chance. If now she manages to improve the lead by like 2 Tetrises, JDH will be in huge trouble. ELIWA himself falls into a dig. That was a rough sequence. JDH is gonna get it as well. ELIWA will be the first to pick out of that, surely. It's not
Okay,
a Tetris,
JDH
that's just a triple.
Yeah, JDH is bringing the stack down, but what's worse for him that he's losing points in terms of pace. It's 184 for him and 258 for ELIWA, so yeah, he's far from, his board looks far from ideal, and also is the misdrop of the TPs.
Now he might have problems with just surviving. With this with this misdrop, that's gonna be it. Tops out. ELIWA takes the game and the match.
ELIWA advances. He lost first 2 games, then won 5 next, and wins the match 5-2 and advances to the round of 24, where she will be playing another American player, Somalian
ELIWA,
captain.
please play this out, but remember to put the O's to the left.
She doesn't want. She's happy with the win, and she tops out with 319,200 points. JDH, thank you for the participation in the tournament. It was fun having you here. I hope you had fun as well, despite having a tough match, but you did well in the qualifications. So maybe next time it will be better for you. And ELIWA, another match, another win. 5-0 against White Monster, 5-3 against Trakti, now 5-2 against JDH. Now the challenge will be even tougher because he faces Somalian captain. And ELIWA also thanks for the thanks.
Let's take a look at the bracket. Now ELIWA having won 5-2. JDH advanced to the round of 24, where she will face Somalian.
It might be also a very interesting match, Adam. Somalian is capable of literally everything, so yeah, I'm really looking forward for the match. And then, if she will be able to beat Somalian, another interesting match, because there is a bracket of Merca, so yeah, everything can happen, everything which will be interesting, not only for players, but also for our viewers.
Why not win 5-1? Why not win?
Yeah, well, yes, ELIWA, if you want to have all of the combinations, you have to win 5-4 and then win 5-1.
And then lose 5 other matches.
Unfortunately, Adam, it's not possible because the first loss eliminates you from the tournament. Yeah, but it was a tough day in the office for JDH, for sure. His highest score of the game was 392k, so yeah, it kind of was hard for him, but he kept fighting. Unfortunately, wasn't efficient enough and lost 2-5. ELIWA, on the other hand, proved that he is her great competitive experience. Played a role as well. After losing to first game, she kept her composure, scored over 500k, and then safely bring the match home. She was aware of some troubles of JDH, didn't go for too many risky situations, and that was enough to win this match. Now time to train more in order to be a challenge for Somalian captain.
Alright, that's it for today. Let's take a look when the next Pog Cup matches. On Wednesday, April the 5th at 19:30 UTC, we'll have Smooth vs Giant, followed by Jani vs Michu. On Thursday, April the 6th, we'll have Ćwiekoszczak vs Jeper at 18 UTC, and then on Friday, April the 7th, we'll have Tuki vs Peyton at 23 UTC, with some other matches also possible to be scheduled within. So keep an eye on the Discord server. A lot of all Das Tetris to be played upcoming days and weeks.
And we are going deeper and deeper into the bracket, so there will be more hype matches for sure. So stay tuned, guys, and see you on Wednesday with our two matches, Smooth Giant and Jani versus Michu. So thank you for today. Let's find someone to raid. Maybe
Yes,
monthly
I've already
Tetris with
found
the-
monthly Tetris, the Mega Masters 1-0 is being played there, and we're ready for the raid. So thanks for watching, bye!
Bye.